Hi, my name's Alex Copeland and I work with Richard Fairburn and the Online Success Model team, and this is our course on Facebook marketing. Paid Page Boost Campaign. Another way you can get a lot of traffic on Facebook is by using a paid page boost. Basically, this is paying for the promotion of your page. Now, you need to understand that this is different from a page post boost because you're not promoting the content of your page, you're promoting the page itself. This is a fantastic way to get page likes and broaden the statistical demographics of your page. Why is it a big deal that you get a broad demographic of people truly interested in whatever you're promoting? Now, to understand this, you have to understand that Facebook works best when you target people by their interests. This is a bit tricky because unless your page is accurate as far as your niche is concerned and the people that like that sort of thing, you probably will have a faulty set of targeting parameters that aren't quite there when it comes to getting the interest of the people you're trying to reach. This is why it's crucial that your page gives a true and real snapshot of the interests as well as the demographic information of people who are actually interested in whatever you're promoting. Now, this is hard to achieve if you're promoting your page organically and no other way. This is because you might not be putting in that much time in getting the word out about your page. Perhaps you're just sharing it on a couple of groups and they may not line up with your niche. This is why I suggest that at least at a minimal level, engage in some sort of paid page boost campaign. Now, before you do this, make sure your page is mature enough because otherwise you'll be launching it too early. So you should make sure that your page has been around for a long enough time for you to build up enough user insight, as well as see what the engagement levels are like. And that way you can accurately target the demographic with your ads. This is important because if you're going to pull this off, then your demographics will help you run a more successful campaign involving your content or your direct traffic campaigns. Now, these are campaigns that direct traffic from Facebook straight to your target website. Now, we're going to do this primarily using a lookalike audience campaign. Now, make sure that you're ready for a sponsored page ad buy before you do this. You've got to make sure that your page looks good and that you're sending the right signals, both in terms of the graphics, the look, the text, or you will waste your money. So at the very least, make sure everything looks like it's ready to go. There has to be enough solid content on your page. This increases the likelihood that you'll get a bunch of decent page likes when they see it. Where does this all lead to? Well, as I mentioned, if you grow your page likes, you'll be able to target your intended audience much, much better. In addition to that, you may increase your reach because the more people who like your page, the bigger your base of visibility becomes. If a lot of these people actively engage with your content because you're sharing the right stuff, then that percentage increases. But you're still dealing with the reality that you will only reach a fairly small percentage of people who have expressed interest in your content. Now, when you increase the total amount of likes you get, then you still have that same small percentage, but the initial numbers are bigger. 10% of 100 is definitely going to be smaller than 10% of 100,000. And I know which position I'd rather be in. That's why it's always a good idea to build up your page likes. The more likes you have, the more you can profile your users. And this higher level of profiling paired with a better content management and targeting on your part can lead to more visibility of your content. But how come? Well, it can increase because of higher engagement levels. If you pay attention to what kind of content people really like on your page and you produce more of that content and then fine tune it, tweak it, so people are even more likely to engage with it, this increases your organic reach. This makes your content more visible. What is engagement? Engagement is where people share your stuff. They can like it, they can comment on it, or whatever else it is you want them to do with it. The best way to do this is to have the right people attracted to your page by picking the right content for them to see and then like. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen overnight. It's not easy as it's one of those things that you figure out on your own through your own trial and error, but you do have powerful tools at your disposal, like Facebook's Audience Insights, so you can see which content is resonating with your audience. But you can't just set this up and forget about it. You have to actively monitor it and look for patterns. A crucial ingredient to all of this is that your page gets enough likes, which is exactly what we've been talking about in this lesson. And that's why you have to promote it at some point.